Good evening, everyone. This is Ch.1 Roy from Advanced Spoken English Institute. As you know that we have started uploading the classes of our institute. So today I'm back again with another very important class for you. But this is not from the level 1, but this is from the level 3. And this level 3 we are dealing with the communication skills training, right? So I'll be starting with the class now, and just follow it. Once I'll be uploading this video, please follow this and take the benefit of this class. Everything we are discussing about how to speak English in a better way, what are the basic skills of mastering the language, speaking in a better way so that everyone understands you. That is the training all about. Okay, so I'll be starting with the class now. All right. First of all, I would like to tell you the name of the topic over here. The chapter is Basic Requirements for Effective Oral Communication. This is from the Level 3 Part 1 training, and the heading is Communication Skills. In this, we provide you training with pronunciation, how to pronounce the words correctly. Pronunciation is the way which a word or a language is spoken. This may refer to generally agreed upon sequences of sounds used in speaking a given word or language, or simply the way a particular individual speaks a word or language. Alright, so pronunciation is what? Suranjit? It's a way of people speaking.
Yes.
Everybody has different accent.
Yes.
But what is your target? To speak in a correct way, the right action of every language. Every language has a different way of speaking. So you have to speak in a better way, so that everybody understands. A word can be spoken in a different ways by various individuals or group depending on many factors. It has many factors such as the duration of the culture, exposure to their childhood, the location of their current residence, speech or voice disorders, their ethnic group, the social classes, or their education. So you can see that there are many things which affects your speaking skill. It does not mean that you are speaking English and you are not getting the right word pronunciation. That means you are not good. You are a good student, but however, your background was not good. You were not from the English speaking people. Your native language is not English. That is the reason you are facing the problem. If in your childhood, if you mix around with people who speak only Bengali, that is the reason. Your culture is Bengali culture, or you have a Bihari culture, or you have a culture of UP. So that kind of accent you have in your speech. So this can be overcome. Now, how to overcome this problem? You can overcome this problem by voice modulation. You have to modulate your voice. You know that every language does not have this pattern.
Yes, sir.
In other languages, you just speak flat, it's okay. But in English, you have to modulate your voice. And what is voice modulation? Is regulating your voice so to make it sound more interesting. It carries the emotion. It is supposed to be one of the key elements of oral communication, and it is divided into two basic parts. They are the intonation and syllable stress. They are probably the two most important aspects of oral communication. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what are the two important aspects of oral communication? Can you tell me?
Sir, syllable, stress and intonation pattern.
Voice modulation, right? Voice modulation, two pattern, that is intonation.
Oh.
Another one is syllable
Syllable.
stress. Two parts. The voice modulation has been divided into two parts:
parts.
intonation,
And
syllable stress. Right? So intonation is laying stress on one particular word in a sentence, and syllable stress is putting stress on one particular part of a word in a sentence. That is the difference. For example, when you say intonation, I will tell you intonate one word. If a sentence over here example is given on the book, Paula will wear the black dress for the party. So how you will say this word? Tell me.
Paula will wear the black dress to the party. Here I intonate the word Paula and the word black.
Right. Why you have intonated that?
Because I want to give the importance of the word.
Correct. So when you say this sentence in a flat tone, Paula will wear the black dress. But when you want to say in a stress way, you are putting a stress voice modulation, you have to say Paula will wear the black dress to the party, right? So that is called voice modulation, and it has two parts, that is intonation and
syllable stress.
syllable stress, right? So the example sentence was, Paula will wear the black dress to the party. So you have to integrate black over here.
Okay.
But there is one word over here, party. So if I write this word over here, party, so there are two syllables over here. Syllables are means the sound packet of the words. Every word has different sounds. So some are one sound word, some are two sound words. For example, information, there are four syllables, information. So you have to intonate one part. Put stress on par will be stressed. This will go higher, this will go low. So it will be party. Paula will wear the black dress to the party. Same?
Paula will wear the black dress to the party.
Party, right? So this is about the voice modulation and syllable stress, right? Understood? So I want you to give me one more example using the intonation pattern in your sentence.
Ritika will wear the black dress to the party. Here
Okay,
I
this
this
was-
the word Ritika only. The name.
Name you have intonated, right? But why you have intonated name? Tell me. Because you want to highlight and give emphasize on the name part.
Yes.
That's right. So you have to decide. You don't have to be totally. You have to learn what is intonation. You have to understand that this is about the feeling. Naturally, suppose you want to focus on the dress part, then you are saying black dress. But if you are focusing on the girl part, you are saying Ritika. So for that, there is one example that I will tell you. Please lend me $10, please. This is a sentence. Please lend me $10, please. Please repeat the sentence.
Please lend me $10, please.
So when you say this sentence in a normal tone, you say please lend me $10, please. But if you want to request someone and you have to focus on the request part and you say please lend me $10, please will be intonated. If you want to put stress on you, then you have to please you lend me $10, please, because I'm not asking from any other person, I'm focusing on you. If I will say please lend me $10, please, so it will be intonated on 10. That means I'm not asking you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm asking you $10. If I intonate on please lend me $10, please, so that means I'm not intonating on, I'm not focusing on rupees, currency, not other currency, only dollar. And I will say please lend me $10, $10, please, already I have told you. So every part changes the meaning of a sentence. Like just like over here, there is one more example. Ryan is a good student. So I want you to intonate one part and say the sentence. First you will intonate Ryan, then you will intonate good, then you intonate student, and then say. And the intonation should be felt. You should feel that you are intonating.
Ryan is a good student.
Correct?
Ryan is a good student. Ryan is a good student.
So good and student was the same sound. You have to say Ryan is a good student. Ryan is a good student. So you have to understand that when you are intonating a particular word, then the other words should be said in a faster, much faster, then that intonation part can be heard. Alright? So that is the part of the basic voice modulation, and we will be doing more exercises on intonation pattern because this is the heart of your language. When you speak English and nobody will understand you, then it's of no use. That is the reason we will be doing in detail in the next chapter, that is intonation pattern. I will tell you the rules and regulation where you have to intonate. Okay, but now we will move on to the next part. Before that, I would like to ask you, do you have any doubts, any queries, any questions that you want to ask me?
No sir. No.
You have understood clearly?
Yes,
Very good. So we will go to the another most important aspect of communication, that is fillers. And I want Suranjit to read this definition of fillers. What are fillers? Read it.
These are non-value-added words which we very often use in our day-to-day communication. Words like actually, basically, well, these words just reflect that we are not confident about what we are saying, and if used in plenty spoils the charm of good communication.
Okay, so it's clearly mentioned over here. Your reading was okay, but you have to understand what is filler. Fillers are the non-value added words. There is no meaning of that words. You just use it to fill your gap in a sentence,
Yes.
like basically, actually, well. So we should avoid these words. Fillers are not good for your English speaking
Sir,
skill.
it can make speech sounds less effective and less confident.
Correct. You will found your speak will be more like you will not sound confident while talking because other person will understand that you are speaking the same word. That means you are not sure what you want to say.
Yes.
That's the reason you are using basically actually every time.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is understood. Fillers.
Yes, sir.
So you have to avoid the fillers. You have to apply intonation pattern, but you have to avoid the fillers. One more thing that you have to avoid, that is your mother tongue influence. Right? So what is mother tongue influence? Read.
Mother tongue influence. India is a country where lots of languages are being spoken. People often carry their regional influences while speaking English. This really sounds funny and at the same time embarrassing. It's best if we speak English in a natural accent devoid any
Accent. Natural accent.
accent devoid any regional touch.
Yeah. Regional touch.
Regional touch.
There is a regional you said. So that is called a regional touch. That means your accent was Bengali accent. That is a regional. O has come over here. So that is the reason we are telling you that mother tongue influence should not be allowed in your English. You should speak in a natural way. Neutral English should be there. Because see, that problem you are facing. Why? Because you are from a different background, right? Everybody in India, there are lots and lots of languages spoken over here. So people carry their regional touch. So here you can overcome this problem by practice. By mixing around with English speaking people, always try to interact with English speaking people, listen to English news channels, watch English movies, and speak in English all the time. Okay, and read newspapers as well. The more listening you will do, the more improvement you will get. Okay.
Okay.
Now the next part is pace. Pace is the thing that you have to maintain. What is the pace? Can you just read it?
Pace is how fast you speak. A very fast pace can really make you uncomprehendable, whereas a too slow pace can make you sound dull and boring. An average Indian speaks 220 words per minute.
Okay, so simple as that. As you know, this is spoken English training and we are focusing on your speaking part. So I will tell you to don't speak very fast. If you speak very fast, nobody will understand you, and don't speak very slow. That will make you boring, sound boring. Everybody will feel like you are a boring person. They will not like to talk to you. So the simple training for this is speak in a moderate tone, not very fast, not very slow, and always open your mouth and speak. Your mouth should open. The more you open your mouth, the sound will be clear, the clarity will come. Okay? And the last part is the tone. What is the tone?
Tone is how you sound after implementing all the aspects discussed above. In short, it is how you sound when you speak. It can easily reflect the mood or emotion of the speaker.
Right. So tone is after you implement everything, whatever we have learned, the voice modulation,
Syllable
intonation, syllable stress, and you avoid mother tongue influence, you avoid
Fillers.
fillers. Then the output that you get, that is called the tone.
Tone.
Okay. So in simple words, you can understand that the basic requirement of effective oral communication is speaking in a correct way with good pronunciation. So I will just give you the points over here, the important things that you should follow. So in this chapter you have learned the basic requirements for effective oral communication. Number one point is voice modulation, which has two parts, that is intonation and
syllable stress.
syllable stress. Number two, you have fillers, non-value words. For example,
Actually, basically.
yes. This will take the charm of your communication. Number three, MTI stand for mother tongue influence. You have to avoid regional touch. And number four, pace should be moderate, not very fast, not very slow, and tone is the apply all
All
the
the
aspects correctly. You get the right tone. Alright? So this is all about the basic requirements of effective oral communication, right? As you're the level 3 student, and as you know that in this level you have to speak more and you have to give more presentation. So what you have to do is that you have to give a short presentation. The way I said, you have to come up over here and you have to give a presentation and tell the whole thing, basic requirement of effective oral communication, whatever you have understood. You have to give a short presentation on that. All right? Can you do it?
yes.
Okay, so please come over here and please give a short presentation of basic requirements of effective oral communication. Go. You can use the board, you can use your book if you want, but it's better you say without the book, but you have to give.
Hello everyone. Hello sir. Today I am going to give a presentation about basic requirements of effective oral communication. Pronunciation is the way how a language or a word are spoken. It has some parts. First part is voice modulation. It says if we say any word clearly and loudly, it's help to understand speaker's words very clear. It has two way. It has two parts. First part is syllable stress and second part is intonation pattern. Syllable stress means each words are broken in some sound package. Those package we called syllable stress, and in syllable stress, for an example, the word 30. It has two part, par and ty. We should give the stress on word par. If we stress on the word ty, then the pronounce then our pronunciation is faulty. And the second part in intonation pattern. Intonation pattern means we should putting stress on the right word in a sentence for show the importance of that word. For an example, Paula will wear the black dress to the party. Here I intonate the word Paula because I give the importance on the only the name. And the after voice modulation, the next part is fillers. Fillers are the non-value added words. For example, basically, actually, like we use in our day-to-day communication. It makes our speech less confident and less reflectable or less understandable. Then the next part is mother tongue influence. India is a big country. There are many languages are spoken. It's better if we talk in English because there is no regional touch. It's also help to understand our words in when we are going to speak any foreigners. Then the next part is pace. Pace means how a person speak more slowly or more fastly. If any person speak more fast, then his or her speech is not more understandable for listener. In every Indian 220 words in any person says in a minute. And the next part is tones. Tones include all the things whatever I refers or mentioned earlier. That's all about presentation, about basic requirements of effective oral communication. Thank you.
Okay, that was a good presentation by Surunjit. I think you have covered most of the point about the basic requirement of effective oral communication, but you should use the board as well. As I told you that you have to give a presentation, so you have to be more confident while talking. You were talking like straightforward, you are not moving. So when you give a presentation, you have to feel more comfortable, and you have to, like, in a relaxed way, point by point you have to say, and also
Okay,
take
sir.
responses. You have to take responses as well from your team members, whatever are there. So that will be followed in the next class. We will be giving you more training on this, more practices will be done. The first attempt was very good. So that was all about the basic requirement of effective oral communication. You have seen the entire class, how this chapter was discussed in the class, and I hope you will like this class. So please comment and share, and also subscribe to this video, and please wait for the next upcoming classes, whatever the classes will be uploaded. That will definitely benefit you. Thank you.